Hello YouTube and welcome back yet again to another daily update video. Today I will be covering the prices of Bitcoin, Ethereum and other altcoins. I will not be covering the stock market since today is currently the weekend and the stock market is closed. So firstly we're going to start on the bigger time frame with Bitcoin. Right now Bitcoin is breaking above this value area high level from that big range right here, and is currently ranging, like I said in yesterday's video. If we go on a lower short-term time frame, we are currently ranging above our value area high, so it's currently acting as support right here. As you can see, it's trying to break below it and also maybe test our weekly pivot resistance right here. But as of right now, it is currently doing very well, and right now it's also having a bit of a move to the upside. As for Ethereum, if we go to Ethereum is also doing very good. Let me just delete this. But on the daily time frame, the RSI is currently getting oversold, as you can see right here. Overbought, excuse me. This is oversold. So maybe we will have some kind of a cool off. Maybe the RSI can do something like this, test our 50 line right here, and then maybe the price of Ethereum, if we enable our monthly pivots. Ethereum currently broke through all of them, but maybe it will probably test our third and last monthly resistance, or maybe it will test our second monthly resistance, so maybe test 2k again, and then we go for that Fibonacci golden pocket right here at $3,100. But currently I'm not expecting that move to happen during the weekend. And also if we go to the Bitcoin and we have enabled our monthly Fibonacci, our monthly pivot resistances right here. Our next target for Bitcoin, if we hold above this current line, so if we hold above that value area high, then maybe we move to the all-time highs. So basically 5.5%, that's nothing compared to the move that we had from when we broke out of our weekly pivot. As you can see, we got a move of around 11%. Also, if we go look at Solana is currently struggling more than Ethereum. Ethereum is currently the best gainer in the last 2 days. Solana only pumped when it broke out from that weekly pivot. It only pumped around 20%, but Ethereum, on the other hand, Ethereum pumped almost 40%, as you can see. And Solana is right now having trouble, but is currently, if we go on a lower short time frame, it is also currently trading above our monthly pivot resistance at around 172 right now. So we are above that monthly resistance, so it's currently looking good. Also, if we go look at the Bitcoin dominance chart, as you can see, the Bitcoin dominance went back to test that monthly pivot, this yellow line, and then it rejected from there and is currently falling once again. So if it continues to fall, if we go on a hard term time frame, so we actually did get a candle close below for the first time since December last year, December 2024. We have broken that trend line for the first time and actually got a candle close below it right here. So maybe that's now is the time for a trend shift, and right now the named old season begins. If it drops to like 61% or maybe even lower, like it will test, for example, these levels right here, maybe the of around 56%, it's going to test these levels. but as of right now it is currently going down, and it firstly needs to test our monthly pivot support right here, and then if it breaks this support, then we can look for lower targets on the Bitcoin dominance, and also then only then will the altcoins start moving very much to the upside. And right now if we look at SUI is currently also above our monthly pivot resistance right here. So if I turn off the weekly resistances, now we have only the monthly resistance. That's why the lines are so far away from one another, because these are the monthly resistances. For example, we also have a resistance at a support, excuse me, at 87 cents, but there is no chance that in the near future we will be testing this support. So the only possibility is that we test once again our monthly pivot at around $3, so that will be a correction of about 23%, which I do not think will happen currently, as the momentum is very strong, and also Bitcoin is above 100k, so everything is bullish. And right now, let me just turn back on. If we also look at gold is currently the market is not open for trading gold, but currently let me just have a quick look at it. If we go, for example, on the daily, gold made a bit of a double top right here, as you can see. Let me take, so basically that's a double, oops, what happened here? Okay, never mind, I won't be typing. But you know what I mean, we made basically almost a double top if we do not count the wick right here. Basically gold made a double top, and double top is almost always bearish. So maybe we can see a bit of a continuation to the downside for gold until maybe our monthly support, or firstly at 3040 right here, or maybe but first we need to break below our monthly and weekly pivot. As you can see, they are almost at the same place. So if we break below them and then test them as resistance, so if the price does something like this, goes down to support, and then comes back up to test that weekly and monthly pivot, and then rejects from here, then I can look at a move to the downside to about 3040 right here. And also if we look, if we go back to Bitcoin, as you can see, we are still ranging, and we're currently trying to break above. And one of the reasons for that is we do have a lot of liquidity stacked above us, as you can see. And also yesterday I showed you how much billions of liquidity we have sitting at exactly that price right here, 109. We have 4.78 billion of liquidations sitting right there, just waiting to be taken. And also yesterday we got another yet millions, almost 320 millions of Bitcoin ETF inflow from the from BlackRock, Fidelity, as you can see, all of the ETFs right here. And also the funding rate, as you can see, still positive. So this indicates that the move up will probably continue. And for now the trend is uptrend. And also for next week, we do have some kind of very important news that maybe it's possible that they shake the market. We have the most important, in my opinion, is Fed Chair Powell speaks on Thursday. Then we will have some volatility, but also we have CPI and PPI. This will also bring very big volatility. And maybe if these news are good, then Bitcoin will easily take this all-time high, and maybe even if we break above this monthly pivot resistance, then it's possible that we even make a new all-time high, and then everybody will FOMO in right here for a long, expecting much higher targets. For example, 134,000, but I'm not making such assumptions. It's very possible, but I'm currently just waiting and watching firstly for a rejection at the all-time highs, because this happens very often in the last cycles. For example, if we go right here, maybe we do something like this, we have a correction. Let me show you. Maybe we do something like this, like we did here, then we pumped up, have a slight correction once again, then we make probably take out a bit of a new all-time high we make, and then we create that bearish divergence like right here and also right here. So maybe I'm expecting something like this to play out. Yes, this will be a new all-time high at around $170,000 or $120,000, but as of right now I'm expecting first of all a rejection at all-time highs, so basically at this monthly resistance right here, and then if we break above this, then I will look at things differently and I will still consider entering a short position if we break above all of this, but I will keep until we get confirmations, and then I will be taking a short position. So yes guys, this will be for today's update video. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, leave a like and also subscribe for the channel, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.